Hey there, this is Ron Janish, and this was me before I met Dr. Alan Andrews. And this was Dr. Alan Andrews, who passed away a little while back. And he was a man who taught at the University of Miami. And right after he graduated from college, which was quite some time ago, he made over $1 million in his first 2 years trading cotton. And the techniques he used, he shared with me and a few other people at his kitchen table in some cases. And along the way, I asked him if I could combine his technique with a competing technique called Elliott wave. And he knew about that technique and said, well, it was much too complicated. Well, Elliott wave kind of goes like this. The theory is you have 3 steps forward and 2 back, 3 forward and 2 back, kind of. And so the theory is that for the most part the market looks kind of like this in some way, shape, or form. That whenever you have a stock or commodity or index or ETF, that it kind of goes like this. And most of these charts, of course, aren't perfectly like this, but the theory is that there is some form of this going on. And so I talked to Dr. Andrews about it, and he says, geez, this is really Andrews' technique is real easy, but Elliott wave is really complicated. So if you really want to do it, go for it, but make it really, really simple and easy, because Elliott wave is just too tough. So, okay, so anyway, for years and years and years, I'd been teaching the Andrews course because he asked me to do that. And, whoops, wrong button. And so what happened was I recently decided to put together an ebook and teach a technique for how to find high momentum stocks moves. Finding momentum moves early by combining Andrews techniques and Elliott wave. Now, all we're really out to do is to find strong and long, powerful investment waves with a unique way of combining the technical analysis techniques of geniuses. And the idea being is that ETFs and Forex, which is the currencies, futures, stocks are in long and strong move patterns up to 62% of the time. Now, if you take a specific Elliott wave patterns and you combine it with advanced Andrews market geometry indicators, you can find many of these long and strong moves. And that's the focus of this book. That's all we're really out to do, is to give you something that you can look at and help you find these long and strong moves. Now, what we did was we kind of tested this out a little bit. And so we had Stephen's account project, and what happened here was that it started with a Investopedia account, which is a hypothetical account, but it's real time, so you can't fudge. It's just like a real account, but it's no fudging and no money and things like that. So we started out with $100,000 back in December, and he was up and running really nice, and whatever happened here was down about 3-4% and up quite a bit since then. And so this is what has happened in a little bit under a month and a half in that one account. Now, the reason we did that way was because it's generally a good idea when testing something like this out that you have a wide variety of trades, perhaps 50 or 60, in order to test it out, and not just do it on 1 or 2 trades. Okay? Because this way you can show that it can be done consistently. And so that's what happened, and what the result was that I put together this book, which shows the techniques. And in a moment here I'm going to show you the table of contents. Table of contents, here we go. Okay, table of contents. And oh, there's a piece missing. It's resources. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So there's your table of contents and all the important parts of the book, including the 3 steps you need to take in order to do this. And what it will do is it will take you, if you are a person who understands Zippo about Elliott Wave, it'll take you from Zippo to where you need to be. If you're a person who understands Elliott Wave and you want something that will enhance it, make it work better for you, you'll be able to skip over some of the Elliott Wave rules. And if you're a person who doesn't know anything about technical analysis, never seen, drawn a line or any of that other stuff before, no problem. This will take you from beginning through where you need to go. And one of the places that I really suggest that everybody goes is to, before they put this into action, in terms of real money, is that they use a virtual real-time account where they can practice, if you will, because what we found was that there are some things that get in the way of doing this, and this will help you get those things out of the way. Okay, and it might be just doing an analysis at a certain time of day, which happens to coincide with the same time that somebody else comes in the room or office that you're in, and kind of gets in your way and distracts you. So we took a look at those kind of things, and we really suggest that you do some hypothetical trading that is real time, where you can't fudge and got to do the real thing, and see what kind of results you can get. So that's what the book is all about. And if you have an easier time with a video than you do with a book, we have a video that covers it pretty nicely. And so we go into the details ad nauseum. It's kind of like coming to a webinar. And when you have questions, no big deal. Just send them over to me. Okay. Now, in addition to that, what we also have is a service whereby we will send you the stocks that we're looking at that qualify as potential trades. Okay, and we'll send you those on a regular basis, or or even easier, we'll just send you the updates on a daily basis as to what the positions are in the hypothetical account that we're doing. Now, do I trade real money with this? Absolutely. But we're not going to show you my accounts. We're going to show you the account that has all the different trades in it, because there's a good number that come through, and you'll get that on a regular basis if you'd like to have that service. And that's what we're going to do. So if you have questions, just ask them, because you'll be in a special email group. So I invite you to go over to, here's what you do. You go to www.powertrendinvesting.com and click on products. And on the products page, you can click on purchasing the ebook. You can click on the video. We'll have that up in no time, and hopefully by the end of the month, and go from there. Okay, and we'll also have the service, we'll set up the service where you can get a daily update as to what the positions are in the hypothetical portfolio, that so this way you know what just went long, what just went short. Okay. Anyway, I thank you for your time. See you next time.